Hi, I got a very small batch beer here. It's Mystic's DDH saturation, double dry hop saturation. So yeah, Mystic is probably not easily available to most people, but they do ship their stuff every once in a while to liquor stores in the Boston area. But I think this is like the hoppy beer they produce and can the most. So I thought it might be worth doing a review because you're likely to maybe be able to get this one. So it's a pale ale, 5.5%. It used to be 7.1%, and then they lowered the alcohol content, and now they have been doing it double dry hopped every couple months or so. It's Mosaic and Amarillo, I believe. They haven't changed anything. And this was canned on the 18th, so about exactly two weeks ago. And I think I had the first batch of cans, and I thought it was a little bit too small of a beer for the amount of dry hopping. I don't know if I've had it since, so we'll see if it's improved at all. But yeah, Mystic has released some really good IPAs since they started canning, but it seems like they've kind of changed. There's been some batch variation. Hopefully they can kind of dial in and get more consistent with this one since they make it all the time. And it does not look insanely hazy. I can see my finger through there pretty clearly. And I think last time the last time I had it, which was the first canned batch, it was very, very hazy. So that might be a good sign that it'll be a little more palatable. Interesting. It's a little bit of, it's got kind of a spritzer aroma. It's not really, really juicy and tropical. It's kind of got a Smarties thing going on. It smells nice. It's nice. It's like light peach. It's not peaches and syrup or like peach ring, like that intensity. Light peach, but Smarties is really, I think, a really good way to describe it. It's almost juicy fruit. It smells pretty nice. I'll get the rest in there. Good amount of carbonation in there. No chunks or anything. Maybe there's some on the bottom. Oh, rather spicy. And yeah, it has that strong hop resin sort of thing. I think that's coming especially from the Amarillo, and I think it's that myrcene that punches you with this hop spiciness that I wasn't really expecting. My girlfriend's sick. A little bit powdery. Yeah, then kind of turns back into the Smarties sort of thing with light peachy notes. It's pretty good. It's not nearly as intense as some of their IPAs, especially the double dry hopped IPAs, but it's got a pretty bright hoppiness. I guess the aroma is pretty strong, but if you just told me it was single dry hopped, I wouldn't be like, no, this is definitely double dry hopped. I can't really tell it as much, but it definitely brings some hop intensity to this, but it's not thick and juicy. Yeah, it's kind of nice. If you want one of these double dry hopped concoctions, but you want something that's a little bit lower alcohol, more refreshing, dry, but it'll give you your hop fix. This is really a great choice, I think. But it's not super complex. I guess it's akin to sort of like hop soda. Hop candy soda is really what it tastes like. There's not too much body to it. It's not juicy and creamy or anything like that. But it's not watery exactly. And there isn't too much chalkiness, which is what I worry about with some of these super duper dry hopped New England style beers. But it does have kind of a powdery quality. It's a little bit softer than a straight up chalkiness. And it finishes pretty clean. Because some of their hoppy beers, it almost seems at sometimes like they have like a Belgian yeast or something that got into the mix of their IPA yeast. But this one doesn't have that. It does not seem like a Belgian pale ale or anything like that. But yeah, the finish is pretty quick and easy, but there isn't too much going on. I'd probably just give this like a straight 4. Pretty good beer. I'm getting kind of a minerally sort of quality that is actually sort of reminds me of what I got from Double Dry Hop Pseudo Sue. I just did a review of, but it's kind of nice because it's adding a dryness to it. It isn't my favorite flavor. It's almost like I'm kind of tasting the added gypsum or something they added to the water to get that, you know, more juicy sort of feel. But I guess it's probably worth it if this is what you're looking for. If you want something for a hot day, but you want, you know, hop intensity, this is a perfectly good choice. Goodbye.